and welcome to my 6 months catch up vlog with Teddy. You can see he's definitely a lot bigger to the one I first filmed when I first had him. Yeah, say hello. He's actually going to be 7 months in 2 days, so I thought I'd really better get this vlog on here. But I just want to talk you through the past 6 months. I haven't planned this out. I'm just going to talk through sleeping, weaning and all of that. Yeah. So at first, he has definitely put on a lot of weight and he's very tall, aren't you? You're very big boy. Yeah. He's still on my boob the majority of the time. Oh dear, I thought we were going to be happy. I thought we were going to be happy. He just doesn't know how he feels about this tripod. I got it out and he was like, Mum, like, no, this isn't for me. Let me try get him. Oh, you can, I know what you can hold, look. Look at our discs, we're going to talk about these, aren't we? You want that? But yeah, so he's really big. He's in, do you know what? One thing I will say with clothes, he's grown out of them so quick. He was in up to 1 month for ages and then it keeps growing and growing, and what I've noticed is there's not much difference between the sizes, like 6 to 9 and 9 to 12. So now at the minute I'm just getting him 9 to 12 and it's not too big. Like I do get some 6 to 9, but I feel like there's not too much difference with that. But yeah, we're gonna go more in order now. So let's talk about sleeping. So because Teddy is primarily on my boob, he does still wake up in the night for feeds. With breast milk it digests a lot quicker, so that might be why baby's waking up if you're wondering why they're still waking up. But I'm really used to it now, to be honest. Like, it's not awful. He doesn't like scream or anything. He's such a happy baby. Like, he's always smiling. Oh yeah. I mean, we're not in this vlog because of the tripod, but he's so smiling. So he just wakes up for a feed, has it and goes straight back to sleep, and then does that a few times a night. The past 2 nights have been a little bit worse, where we've had like multiple wake ups, but I think that's either when he's growing or he's teething or anything like that. So we haven't got a routine at night. We haven't slept through the night yet, have we? We've not slept through the night, have we? No. With naps, he normally falls asleep after the school run. So we wake up about 7 and 6:30, 7. No, mostly 6:30 actually. And he'll be asleep before 9 o'clock for a nap. Sometimes he'll have a long one, sometimes he'll have a short one. It really depends on the day, and then he just has multiple naps throughout the day. He went through a stage about a month ago where he'd fall asleep at 3 for a good solid like 2 hours. And he kept doing that, but again, I don't know if that was a growth spurt because he hasn't been having them long naps since. But he's really good. We do co-sleep. I tried to keep him in the Moses basket and I literally would have got 0 sleep if I did. So he's in my bed in one of his sleeping bags, so the covers aren't on him. And he's just got a sleeping bag so nothing can come up on him. He's warm enough, and I literally have to have like my arm on him. Like, if I don't, he knows and he wakes up, and people are like, oh, you know, you're spoiling them, blah blah blah. But he just likes to be close, and I get no, and it's easy to say that when you aren't the one getting 0 sleep, but I feel like slowly it'll become more independent. It's fine. It's my second baby. I've been through this. So yeah, sleeping is really not too bad. Like I said, when he wakes up, it is just briefly, and he'll feed and then he'll go back to sleep. He doesn't like wake up like, oh, party time, or wake up screaming or anything like that. Then we'll move on to food. So again, like I said, the majority of the time he is on my boob. I do try switch boobs in the feed just so he gets a bit from both. just because from my first time breastfeeding my oldest son, I think I used to breastfeed on my left a lot more, and you'd feel the lumps and stuff, so I just try get as much milk out of both boobs as I can. I always offer him the second boob after the first. With food, now he really was not into it at all. Obviously they say you can start, well, they recommend starting from 6 months. There is things that say 4 months plus, but I was always told that they can't digest it properly, so it's better to start from 6 months. So when he was approaching 6 months, we tried him a little bits and he'd just gag. He just wasn't for it. Even rusk biscuits in milk, in his baby milk, and make sure it's mostly milk, so it's like watery still. He just was not into it. It's only, I'd say, the past week that he started actually having some food. So we have got, let's show them. Oh, this is Teddy's winner at the minute. This is what he likes to have. It's just like bananas, apple, blueberries. It's like a puree thing, and this is what he'll have a little bit of in the morning. Now he prefers to feed himself, so what I do is, obviously I'm with him, put him in his high chair and his bowl. It's a sticky proof bowl. Sorry, it like sticks down because otherwise he lifts the bowls up and throws them, so that was a really good buy from me. Shout out me. And I give him his spoon. I'll put a bit in his mouth at first so he can try it, and then I kind of let him play in it. He puts his hands in it, he might lick it off his fingers. Every now and then I put a tiny bit more on the spoon and give it to him, and that way he enjoys it a lot more than if I'm just keep like spooning it in. So I let him hold the spoon, he'll hold it and like chew on it and get some off, and that just works really, really well for us. So if baby isn't taking too well to food, I'd probably say let them just play in it and let them hold the spoon and stuff. Obviously be careful about choking, but yeah, that's what really works for us, isn't it? I actually got a Tommy Tippy steamer and blender. Now this was in the yeah, this was in the Asda baby event, and I think it was on sale for like £70. So you can steam your veg and stuff in there, and then you can blend everything. Because I'm just starting to get used to his taste buds, I haven't really used it yet. I did use it when he was being picky on food, and what I was putting together just wasn't for him. Shall we stand you up? You like to stand up, don't you? Yeah, there's a smile. Sorry for the baby talk. But now I'm starting to know the food he likes a bit more. Like he liked this cheesy tomato pasta pot. I know I can make these things, and it'll be so much cheaper for me to just buy everything and blend it up rather than buying like these sachets and stuff all the time. Yeah? Is that nice? So that's where we are at food. I'm just doing 1 meal a day at the moment because he still does like, even the tiniest bits on his spoon, he'll like gag a bit. So I just take it really slowly with him. Don't let anyone rush you into thinking your baby should be doing something further along than they are. Baby knows what they want, doesn't she? And he will still have the odd bottle, so when I'm working or when I'm like when I've been training and stuff, my mum can just feed him a bottle and I don't have to worry about everything. So if you didn't know, I said in my last like baby vlog that I was combo feeding just for when I needed like an extra hour's sleep or anything. Oh, right now, perfect time to yawn. So yeah, that's where we're at with food. Yeah. With development, you can see he's literally stood up. I am holding him up the tiniest bit, but he's been putting weight on his feet since he was like 2 months old. He basically stands up on his own. I just balance him. But he does not like tummy time. Anytime I try and put him on his tummy, he just gets stressed after like a few minutes. I got him like aqua like sea life mat, like water mat from Amazon for like £7, thinking he'd like to like press it down, see the water going around and the fishies, yeah, and the starfish. But even on that, he ended up getting bored. So I can try get him on his tummy to practice crawling a little bit, but it is so limited, to be honest. Look how strong your legs are though. I think he just wants to walk and run. I don't think he's bothered about crawling. Like, he literally just wants to walk and run. His legs are so strong. So I think he'll be an early walker like his brother was. Yeah. He's just started rolling over little bits. Not to the point where I have to constantly worry if he's on the bed. He won't like keep rolling. But he can do his little roll over. Sitting up, we're so close. We're so close to sitting up. I mean, I'd say he's practically there, to be honest. I'd say by the end of this week, definitely, he would have just absolutely nailed it. You can see he's a very noisy boy. He's a very noisy boy. But he's always so happy and giggly. Ah, Teddy! With his older brother Romeo, oh, you remember I did a video just being honest, and I can't remember how old Teddy was. He was really young, it was like a few months, and I noticed Romeo had started, like, the novelty had wore off, and it was like, I'm sharing mummy, and he just attention seek and wants so much of my attention all the time. And we had like a really grown-up chat, and I just explained I could still love him, but my time needs to be shared. Like, I love him more than ever. They both mean the world to me. And honestly, that was like a 2-week hiccup of Romeo acting that way. And since he is the best big brother I could ever wish for, he's so loving and so caring and so attentive to him, and he just loves spending time with him, and they're so beautiful to see together. Like, my heart literally melts when I look at them both. And Teddy, he is obsessed with Romeo. Like, he just bursts out laughing anytime he sees him. He's the happiest when he's around Romeo, which is so lovely because there is like a 7-year age gap. It's really nice to see that they're still, yeah, really nice to see that they're still really close. And yeah, it's just, honestly, it's amazing. So if you are in a stage where you've just had baby and the older sibling isn't finding it okay, or you're about to have a baby after a big age gap, just know these things can happen and they're normal, but they do soon pass. And after, it's just absolutely amazing to watch them really bond together. What else did mummy want to talk about? Oh, we've been, so obviously Teddy was a lockdown baby. I found out I was pregnant and we went into lockdown like a few weeks after. So he hasn't really been out anywhere at all, and he's hardly seen any people. So last Saturday, sorry guys, I'll keep picking this up. Last Saturday we went to a play area for the first time, and because I wanted to get Romeo in a play area as well, because obviously Dave missed out on so much, and Teddy was just like, oh my god, because obviously they're really loud as well. So many kids, so many adults. We all had to have like a temperature check before we went in and book online before, but oh, you get your tired, don't you? But yeah, he was a little bit overwhelmed with that one. Romeo had a really good time. You just like it, didn't you? You just didn't know what was going off. But then yesterday we went to our first baby group. We went to a baby group. Yeah, we went to a baby group. And it was outside on a park because they haven't yet got the keys. So it was just really like, there were so many more mums and this is the thing he does. There were so many more babies and mums than I expected. So it was very nice just to get out and talk to people, and for Teddy to see the other babies. I took him on the swing for a bit, and then he did end up falling asleep before we sang all the nursery rhymes, but that is on weekly, so it's something that I'm going to really look forward to going to, just to socialise him. I think it's so important to socialise them as much as we can, because they've missed out on so much socialising, and obviously none of our other children ever grew up like that. I know you want your nap. He wants a nap. He wants a nap. He does. So yeah, just trying to socialise them as much as I can, and just start really living life and enjoying life with the kids and doing all that fun stuff. Like, especially with Romeo's missed out on so much, so half term's coming up, so we're gonna have lots of fun. We're gonna have lots of fun. I really want to take him swimming. He's such a water baby. His favourite thing is the bath. He just laughs his head off, and he has so much fun in the bath. So I think he's absolutely going to love swimming. Yeah. So we're going to have to go swimming in half term, because I know he's going to adore it, and I can't wait to see him in there. Yes, and then finally we'll just talk about little problems like teething and all of that. So he's literally been teething from, God, it seems like 2 months old. Like, he's, you know, lots of drool, hands in the mouth, and we haven't had any teeth come through yet. And I always feel every day, but there's nothing coming through. Now, I did get these teething granules, can't remember which ones they're called. My friend recommended them, and they were absolutely amazing. They work the best. I do have Bonjela, but it doesn't seem to work as well. Like, it seems to work kind of instantly, but then it wears off really quickly, whereas with the granules they worked a lot better, so I'm going to restock on them. So we're still waiting for these teeth to come through, aren't we? Where's these naughty teethies? Where are they? But yeah, I've got some really good to get some toys that you can have like jelly in them, and then you can put them in the freezer and they can bite on them. Things like for the school run and stuff especially, it's really handy, because then they're occupied and they're not just screaming the whole way, so you're stressed out. So that's been really good. He did have, I don't know if I spoke about it, but when he was like newborn, he had really dry skin, and it was quite sensitive. Oh, Teddy, no. But that seems to be so much better now. I just make sure I put his baby oils on and cream him every day. The only problem we've got is, I don't know if you can see. Look at them, show them what you do. Show them what you do. So on his forehead, he's got a habit of when he's tired, he's constantly scratching his forehead and like making all these marks. And I do put scratch mitts on him most of the time, but I don't want them on him all day and night, so he's just like, his hands get sweaty and then he rashes and stuff, and the moment they're off, he's just there doing it. I trim his nails to the shortest I can, and he just still does it. So that's our little problem that we're trying to deal with now. I do think it is just a habit. I don't think it's dry skin or anything like that. I think he's just got, let's see, in the habit of doing it when he's tired, almost to try and keep himself awake. So that's the little obstacle we're facing at the minute, isn't it? Yes, you naughty boy. Yes, you naughty boy. But otherwise, he is just absolutely amazing. I can't believe it's going to be 7 months in 2 days. It makes me really emotional, because it's just gone so quick. I thought it would drag with like lockdown and stuff, but it's actually made it go quicker, because all the days are kind of blended into one. But I just feel so lucky and so blessed to have him. He really is just the most amazing little boy. He's the happiest little baby. Yeah, he's just absolutely perfect. And me and Romeo couldn't think more of him. If there are any other questions or anything I've missed out, please let me know. But I just wanted to do this vlog, as you can see, just in real life with Mum. So Mum's watching it, like you could say, he's had it on him a little bit. he's teething and all that, and it's all so normal. But yeah, to all the other mums, keep doing an amazing job. Don't worry if your baby's not doing things that Teddy's doing. Don't worry if they're doing way more things. Like, all babies develop in their own time, and they're all absolutely amazing, and so are us mums for just powering through every day. So say, we'll catch up with you soon. Say, like and subscribe. Right, thanks guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.